trumpet hard as hell. And people just chilling, riding bicycles and shit.
Amos what?
Yeah,
3:7?
Yep.
Y'all trumpet blowing in the city?
3:6 or 3. Yeah, it's about 3:7.
Verse 27. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people.
There you go, a tower and a fortress. A tower is to watch. The fortress is the defense of the city. You know.
He's speaking to Jeremiah.
Yep.
You know? That thou mayest know and try their way, and that's what we're doing.
Trying, because the Lord sent us to try you people, the 2/3. We're gonna bait you in. Now you take it or not. That's between you and the Most High. We're just doing our job. Like you don't get mad at the referee for blowing the whistle. That's his job. He's supposed to call the fouls. So you gonna beat up the ref because he called a foul on you? Look, we calling fouls on all you people, man. Because we know the outcome. Look, Amos 9 and 10 say all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Let's say back further up. That's actually when Ezekiel 3:17 give them warning from me. When I tell them, they're gonna die, and if they turn from it, or if they don't turn from it, hey, I'm just the messenger. I brought the message, man. Right. I'm just
here to pull it off the hands.
It's like a job, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, I'm just getting the job done.
It's the most important job.
Exactly.
Because if there was no watchman let's go to the ancient times, there was no watchman up there. Anybody could just come in at any time with no warning, But what we're telling you that the spoiler's coming. You either take it or don't. But for us, Joshua said, for me, my household.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, but
what you do,
but think about the blood that would be out here if we wasn't out here telling you that the Arafat Egypt was the mark of the beast, or what the Lord's name was. So martial law is coming, man. And this law is calling our people like the scripture said, deep in the night, man. But on all of our people, man. But the Lord, He gave us, that light to shine in the darkness, man.
Exactly. Because
the Lord, everything He does, He pretty much He's justified in doing everything. Like the Canaanites, when we went and slaughtered all that in the land, what it said, curse be Ham.
His son came
into the 3rd and 14th race. So you'd be like, damn. So if the Lord is just he don't slay righteous blood, like he's not just. Why would He go in and wait? If you read the scriptures, the Canaanites were cursed from Ham, man. So that's why we went in there.
And that was books later.
Yeah, exactly.
That was mentioned in what, Genesis 8, something like that. Early.
Yeah, and that didn't happen till later on. So the same thing with us coming out here speaking. Like, it ain't gonna be no innocent blood that the Lord sheds out here, because you all heard, all got the warning, you all saw us. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna be justified in all He's doing.
That's why the Lord said that I shall no longer remove the teachers from the corners. Now you see your teachers. You can't say, I didn't know. Man, you got internet? Yeah. You got YouTube? Yeah. Motherfuckers be on there 20 hours a day. You never seen the Israelites? Yeah, I did. Click on. Okay, well then you through. All you guys see is a title. Yeah.
Hey, but also think about this. The news, CNN and stuff. But those type of people that's just lost and just how the scriptures say eating and drinking and giving into marriage, they in the downtown areas, man. Out here where the clubs and the bars and stuff be at. So they come by walking by and they see it too, man. Because the normal Jake in the hood that ain't doing nothing, they not like coming out luxuriously walking around like this. But hey, man. They be on that phone all day, so one way or the other, man, Most High done got you.
Yeah, one way or another, you heard about Israelites somehow. Because even the mainstream media, Fox News, CNN, they show Israelites, like Hebrew Israelites. So there's no excuse, Oh, I'm not black. Well, shit. All you had to do was look up some info and find out that it ain't all black people anyway.
Because the scriptures say the Lord loveth none but the well of the wisdom.
Yep.
So pretty much, you being stupid, that's on you, man. The Lord hate that.
Ignorant.
Yeah, willingly. The water, willingly ignorant, like I don't want to know about it. Well, hey, you being willingly ignorant, because it's right there for you to dig into it, but you don't want to know. Hey, willingly ignorant, the Lord just gonna destroy you, man. What
Yahweh say they have no clothes for their sins, because He can't. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we coming in the same instead of we coming in instead of Yahweh. We're His ambassadors, we're His messengers. So you can't say that. Oh, I didn't know. Yahweh didn't come to me. Well, He sent you us. He don't need to come to you. He didn't come to us. And we're still out here teaching. We understand what's going on.
Verse 28. They are all grievous revolters.
I quoted again.
So Jeremiah 6, verse 28. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders.
Grievous revolters. That's our people, man. First and foremost, because they rebelled against the Lord since day one. Moses was gone, how many days we gone? 40 days? Not even 2 months, they couldn't wait. for him to come back down. They just say, oh shit, well he
doing
ain't never
up there?
coming back.
And that is showing no patience.
No, exactly,
You know?
no patience. Yeah. And that's something that brothers are going too heavy right now, man. Patience. Like I remember I used to say this a while back. Patience is not you waiting. It's how you act when you're waiting. That's what patience consists of. What's going to determine your patience. What you're doing, how you acting while you wait. You know, that's why the scripture say in 2 Peter chapter 3 says, knowing these things, what manner of person are you to be? In all holy conversation, I mean, what conduct how should you become important? Conducting yourself throughout yourself in these last days, knowing that this is going to happen. You know? Go ahead, brother.
They are all grievous revolters walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters.
We'll actually go back to where it said spoilers, because that's why I said first and foremost it was Jake.
Okay, that's
kind of read that.
Jeremiah 6:26. O daughter of my people, gird thee with sackcloth, and wallow thyself in ashes. Make thee mourning as for an only son, most bitter lamentation. For the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us.
Go ahead, keep going.
All right. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know and try their way. They are all grievous revolters.
Yep. Well, there you go. So that's how you being exposed as grievous revolters, because the Lord sent us to try your ways. Man, He sent up those watchmen, right? He set us up as watchmen in the defense, because really we're trying to defend you. You know, ultimately that's what we're trying to save our people. You know, but if you don't want to be saved, then we can't save you. You know. You can only help somebody that wants to be helped. Go ahead.
All right. They are all grievous revolters walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters. And you notice they said brass and iron. They say gold and silver.
Exactly. That the Lord is going to purify the gold and the silver, like Brother read in Zechariah. Right. But as far as the brass and the iron, that's not high quality metals, you know. Yeah, that's why you see them everywhere. Brass and iron, damn near. Iron is using a lot of shit. Gold ain't using everything. Silver ain't using everything, you know. So it's a precious metals that the Lord is going to purify, and then the rest of them, that just gets tossed into the pile of fire, man. You know, don't need to be purified. Just toss it in there, you know. They'll be back.
And speaking on that scripture, it's talking about, you know, it says those slanderers, you know, that's causing our people to err and so on and so forth, man. I can think of a recent example with Candace Owens, that blonde trainer she's got, talking about some George Floyd, and well, he was a career criminal, and he did this and he did that. He was arrested for drugs and so on and so forth. Like, well, you going into his history, why don't you go into the white man's history? That's what we're doing.
Exactly. Here it is. That she I think she a nigga woman, right?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Well, she looks like one.
She might be. Who knows? But then again, she's Aunt Jemima, so
right.
You know the nigga woman gonna be the first one to coattail on Esau. But nonetheless, like the brother said, your own people will bring out you did this, and that's what they're gonna do to us. You know, so certain brothers be like, well, you used to do this and you used to do that. But wait a minute, the man that's been oppressing you for 500 years, you don't bring that history out, but something you did 10 years ago, they want to crucify you for it, man. But for Esau, all right, the biggest demon on the planet, you know, all that's he's disappeared. You know, he don't exist.
I mean, hell, she could have went to the dude who wanted choking him out, pass or whatever, whatnot. Like, well, you two gonna go into his some. Columbus was so far back. Well, go to the cop who did that to him. Go to your racist president.
All the shit he did. And it's not the first time he did some shit out of line. That cop was a damn demon. You know?
Yeah, he was already on investigation about a few his conduct. You know,
Well, didn't they work together too? I think they worked together. The cop and Floyd, they worked together. So who knows what kind of beat they had, or which that shit probably all stood up anyway. But nonetheless, you know, the point is that. You know, it's the slanderers of our people, man. They'll be quick to slander your own people, but they be quick to give Esau a pass. Right. This nigga you dog your mom out in front of you, and then you just keep it moving like nothing, man. Yeah. That's why our people need that, man. That's why we're trying. The Lord sent us out here to try you, to see if you really. Because a lot of the biggest hypocrites be those ones in the churches, our people in the churches, man.
All right. And what is always our people that was the catalyst of bringing down our nation, because they would coincide with the heathen. You know what I'm saying? And agree with the heathen. It's like, you know, quick example with Gad. You know what I'm saying? It was actual Gadites to help take down Gad. know what I'm saying? Like Esau couldn't deal with Gad.
Same thing with 70 AD.
Yeah.
What's his name? Julius Alexander Tiberius, I think. He was an Israelite. Knew he was an Israelite, but he was in the Roman military. He was one of the top guys, you know, under Titus. You know, so fucking niggas, man. And that's till today. Not just the Southern Kingdom, but all the tribes. Shit, I remember growing up, my parents used to tell me Puerto Ricans are the worst people because you open a business in Puerto Rico, or even here in America, the biggest haters you're gonna have and scoffers of your business is gonna be the Puerto Ricans, man. And I'm sure that happens with all the tribes, you know.
Yeah. Hatred among the brothers.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Because that's how they do it. They go full price. They go pay full price at the heathen spot when they come to you. Hey man, let me get a discount. Let me get a discount. But you'll go to the heathens and pay full price.
Yeah.
So how you expect for my business to be competitive or for me to make money if you want the discount from me? But you go to Moab and pay full price for the shit. You know what I'm saying? We just don't have the ultimately go back to the
same
curse.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
For the same shit, you just because again the curse, the evil eye, you'll pay more, $8 more for the same thing, just so you don't have to go to your people, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So imagine that in the kingdom, all that's gonna be done away with, man. That's why our people can't prosper. You know, this like Black Wall Street. Yeah, they were doing good, but eventually Esau didn't even have to blow that shit up because eventually they would have had the evil eye on each other anyway.
It lasted too long.
Yeah.
Verse 28, Jeremiah 6 and 29. The point I'm trying to get to is 30. It says, "The bellows are burnt, the lead is consumed of the fire, the founder melteth in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away." Verse 30, "Reprobate silver shall man call them, because the Lord hath rejected them."
And that reprobate silver is gonna be the ones that know the truth, and the Lord rejects them. You know, that's that. Well, because remember, they're not, because the niggas that are gonna be considered iron and copper, what is it, iron and brass?
Iron and brass.
They don't even know what's going on. You know, you got three type of people in this world: Israelites. You got those that don't know what the hell's going on, those that know what's going on but they ain't doing nothing, and then those that are doing something. You know, so the ones that know what's happening, they might know the name of the Lord, know a couple things, know a couple scriptures, but what? They're gonna be reprobate silver, man. The Lord's gonna reject them. There's gonna be the ones that say, "Lord, Lord, have not I called on thy name? You know, casted out devils in thy name." The Lord's gonna say, "Depart from me, you workers of iniquity," because you what? You're reprobate silver, man.
That's like the hot coal. Hey, I got you. Now the scripture give you the classifications of that, man. You know,
And that's the three stages. Yeah,
Three stages. Yeah. Revelation 3.
Yeah, that shit got something in there.
Verse 15. So what the brother said is scriptural as far as the three classifications of Israelites. All right. Revelation 3. We got turbo on that. Let that shit pass by.
That shit might do 100.
All right. This is Revelation 3. That shit's loud, bro. Revelation 3 and 15.
See, that's a cold nigga right there.
Yeah.
He don't know what's going on. He enjoying his jet skis and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
loud. Revelation 3 and 15. "I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot."
Yeah, so that's the hands in the pocket Israelites. The ones that know the Israelites and know a couple things. They watch videos, but they ain't doing nothing. They just shalom on the comment boards or on Instagram, being the chief priest. You know, well, what? They're lukewarm, but they're not really doing nothing. Yeah, they telling people this and that, but you're not really doing nothing. It's like, you know, let's say like because the Lord he compares this work to the vineyard. You know, the laborers. So this guy just standing on the side saying, yeah, no, you got to do it like this, man. But he ain't doing nothing. He's trying to tell you how to do.
Critiquing you.
Yeah, but he ain't doing nothing, man.
Telling you how you should do it. We
The
see it all the
backseat
time.
drivers and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Hey,
y'all
you should do it
brothers
like
need
this.
to
Yeah.
teach this way. That ain't really the way y'all supposed to speak to the people. But when you go to their page,
No
there's
content.
nothing there. You know?
That's it. Because they being lukewarm. You know. Nobody likes lukewarm coffee. All right. You either get iced coffee or hot coffee.
Lukewarm
Yeah,
fries.
fresh.
You want the fries to be hot and crispy, man. You know? Verse 16 says, "So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot. I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Gonna be spewed. That's that reprobate silver. The Lord gonna reject